Hello, and welcome back, or if this is your first time here, welcome. I figured I'd play Choo-Choo Charles. I had started it a while ago, like I think near when it first came out. Game sharing with my brother. He bought that. Figured I'd give it a little go. It's decently interesting, but I mean, there's always so many games coming out. I fall off of games quite often, if you haven't noticed, with some of the unfinished playthroughs I have. But I do eventually get around to finishing these games, and yeah, I figured might as well get back to Choo-Choo Charles, start it over. I believe it's fairly short experience, so probably do a full playthrough. And yeah, with that out of the way, let's get into it. The one thing I remember is dealing with the guards who guard the whatever you need to collect being a bit of a pain in the ass, so if there's only one life, we'll stick with classic for now.
I know it's been a while since we last spoke, but something has happened at the mines I've been supervising. No, trust me, you'll want to make time for this. You're looking for something big to keep your museum in business? Well, there's something big on that island. Real big. So many friends, and even my own son are still out there. If anyone can bring this thing down, it's you. It'll be the biggest attraction your city's ever seen, and you can help an old friend. Yes, meet me on the docks at sunset. I hope you're ready for a little monster hunt.
Monster Hunter. I love those games. Monster Hunter Wilds is pretty good, but lately it hasn't been running as well as it used to on my PC for some reason. That sucks. The new update's coming out 2 days after my birthday, though. I am really excited for that. It's like a nice little birthday gift because the Mizutsune is my favorite monster, and that's being introduced in that update.
Yes, sir. They call him Charles. Half train, half giga spider from hell. We've been planning his demise for some time now, and have nearly everything in order. Just a few people to meet and places to see. Simple errands, you know. Yes, sir. Welcome to Aranerum, the island where miners dig their own graves. Stay close. Charles isn't the only thing to fear around here.
Speaking. I'm just gonna probably help with the display. I'm plugging the controller. Made things weird.
There's a train shed at the top of the hill. One of the train operators was killed early on by the beast, so his old engine should be in there. If we can get to it, it could be an indispensable tool on our journey. Stay close. We don't want to be exposed for too long.
Weird time to laugh, but alright. Fair enough, I guess, though, if Charles doesn't have to just follow tracks.
Ah, shucks, it's locked. Not to worry, we can still find a way in. There's a small shack up the path that might have a key inside. Take this map, I just marked the location on it. See if the key is up there, and I'll look around some more down here.
Thanks, buddy. Baby's first mission. Alright, yeah, decently large. Yep. Alright, nice and easy.
Good on you! Looks like you found it.
Looks like
Open
I
up
did.
that door and lead the way. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. She's an oldie but a goodie. I'm going to inspect the train's exterior.
Wouldn't you say an oldie but a goldie? Rhymes.
Why don't you take a peek inside? See what we got to work with.
Uh, my eye got really itchy. Alright, use it to quickly navigate. A weapon and shield against your foes. Your respawn point if things go wrong. Interact with items around the cab to learn about using them. Upgrade. Look to aim. Use your action input to fire. Guns will get briefly jammed from overuse. All guns have infinite ammo. New guns can be earned in missions. Handy. Okay. And escape is to get off of everything, I guess. Okay.
Well, the exterior is a little rough, but everything looks to be intact. That gun you were looking at wasn't on here when I was evacuated from the island, but it sure looks fun to use. We can light up Charles with it and take him down before he even sees us coming. Are you ready to take this thing for a spin?
Center lever moves the train forward. Left lever moves the train backward. Disable during tutorial. Right lever stops the train. Leaving the train while it's moving automatically stops it.
Yeah, baby! We're coming for you, Charles!
Charles.
Do you hear that? It's him! It's him! Get to the gun! Light him up!
Well.
Light him up!
Oh God.
He's not taking enough damage! Get some headshots!
Well. Okay. Keep pressing E. I passed his body. Oops.
This isn't how things were supposed to end. I thought we could still fight like the old days. Yes, sir.
Well, I can.
In. Easy out. You don't need to do more than I thought, but I don't have time to explain. Find the eggs. Find my son.
Alright. I wonder why eggs. Maybe we'll stop off at this unmet NPC first. Do this optional mission. Oh. Rail switching. Signs indicate upcoming track splits. The light at the split indicates the direction of the track. Stop your train and interact with the lever on the ground to change the direction. Okay, well, we're going the right way. I want to go anyways. I do quite enjoy trains. Zombiercer is a game I might play sometime, like to record, like zombie survival, but on a train that you get to build yourself.
Must be the archivist that Eugene told us about.
Only tittle.
We're happy you came to help us out of this predicament with Charles and that madman Warren. You know, That old train of yours will need some major upgrades if you want to take down Charles.
Yes.
There are some metal scraps in my barn that you could use to improve it. Here's the key to the barn. It's just up a path, but I'll mark it on your map anyway.
Gee, thanks. Okay, that's the right path. I need to move my keyboard back a bit so I don't have to keep looking down every time my hand's back on it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Even though Eugene has promised to send help once he reaches the mainland, I've just realized he never mentioned if he'd return. I suppose he is the type of person to ignore the fine details of a plan. Everyone on the island is trying to find a way out of this mess, and I can only hope that this archivist friend of his can work some magic. I don't care what strange things they've done before, or what practices they use, as long as Charles ends up dead. Most folks around here want the same, but then there are those crazies that want to leave him be. That darn Warren has lost his marbles. And leave some resources. You can go back to your train and make some upgrades. Interact with the blueprint in the cab to open the upgrades menu. I know. Oh, cool. It's just a toggle. Okay. I thought I've had to hold shift this whole time to run, but I do not. Alright, well, do I say thank you now? Nope. Okay. Huh. Charles Mining Company. Okay, I didn't recognize, didn't see that earlier. Yeah, we can go up here and go backwards. Maybe not. Well, we'll find out. We have time. Choo-choo. Train. Oh, didn't mean to upgrade it twice. I thought I had to hold to upgrade. Oops. That's all good. And we're almost at another optional quest.
Eugene told us we'd have a newcomer soon. I suppose that would be you. There's some scrap metal in the balcony room of my house that you could use to repair and upgrade your train. Here's the key. And although the balcony is right behind me, just mark it on your map anyway. As a side note, talk to anyone around here, and they'll do whatever they can to help. Anyone not wearing a mask, that is. Check out the balcony, and take whatever you can use. Good luck with everything.
Why mark it? Okay. We've been waiting as patiently as we can, but the past few days have been chaotic, to say the least. Charles has been more aggressive lately, to the point where I'm starting to fear how many of us will be left by the time help arrives. Godspeed, Eugene. We're counting on you. Seriously? Unfortunate. Damage. Optional NPC coming up again. And I should get closer. We'll just pop and boop. Okay, I was afraid he had a mask on.
Look, kid, I know you're supposed to be some fancy pants monster hunter, but you can't earn my respect without making yourself useful. One of Warren's goons dumped a locked chest in the yard last night. After beating on it for a few hours, I didn't break anything but a sweat. I got some lock picks, but I don't know how to use them.
I just realized his arms have some weird markers on them.
Here, take them. If you can get that chest open, you'll earn my respect. I might just give you some scraps to help improve your train.
Thanks, weird looking fella. It looks like there's some random scrap to find around here too. Oh, there's the chest. Okay. Nice and easy. Alright, return to Daryl. Think that might be all the scrap we'll find? No. Excellent.
Well, Fancy Fingers here got the chest unlocked. That's an odd-looking piece of junk you found inside there. Bit of a letdown, to be frank. You earned my respect, so here's some scraps, like I promised.
Gee, thank you. Acquired mission and a weapon mission. Oh yeah, this is gonna be no problem, I bet. We're getting a lot of scrap.
The monster hunter has arrived, I see. This is no ordinary hunt, mind you. We've already tried fighting Charles, but he retreats into the wilderness if he is sufficiently harmed. We believe there may be a way to get Charles to commit to a mortal battle, however. Dispersed around the island are 3 eggs, locked in the island's 3 primary mines. Our theory is that putting these eggs in the temple at the center of the island will provoke Charles into a fight to the death.
You'd think putting them on your train or taking them with you maybe would.
Unfortunately, the mining company owner, Warren Charles III, has placed armed guards inside each mine to protect the eggs.
Of course he
There's an
has.
egg in the mine just down the rail. Here's the key to the mine. I've marked the entrance on your map.
Thanks, lady. I forgot her name already. Oh. I should have opened that yellow storage crate I saw way back at the beginning. Damn it. Oh well. Alright. Well. We can go back soon. Looks like we're getting close to the weapon already. Alright. A mine. Oh, and there's an optional NPC quest. Oh, we'll run there first. We're on the right track. I don't know what happens if Charles attacks while we're out of the train. Oh, right, we'll probably die. I guess, and respawn. Okay, well, here's that lake. And here's that optional quest.
Well, hello, darling. I'm making a fresh stew with ingredients from my very own swamp. But I don't have any meat at the moment. I smell a carcass on the island in the swamp, and if you wait over there and bring it back for me, I'll pay you some scraps. Although, you'll need to be wary of Barry, the swamp monster.
Guam.
Keep an eye out for him splashing around, and don't move if he gets close to you. As long as you stand still, he's as kind as a kitten.
Okay. Good to know. Excellente. Tasty, yummy stew recipe. Swamp water, salt, clover, dirt, salt, meat, any kind, human included, heh, or salt. Again. Why so much salt? Good God. Just realized salt was on there 3 times. Okay. How would a fish end up like that? One, two. Good things come in threes. Real close. It's just a waiting game. Heh. Heh. Nice, okay.
What a delicacy you found. Here are those scraps I offered.
Thanks,
Have a
weirdo.
safe night, little one.
Pretty sure I'm like at least the same height as her. Okay, and this is the right way? Yep, back to the train and the weapon. Right, right.
I made a little flamethrower as an addition to my spider train home defense plan, but as you can see, it has slightly backfired. Nearly cooked
little bit.
myself alive in that shed as I was testing it. Shoot dang. I would love to save the shed, though. If a flamethrower somehow still works after the fire dies down, well, you can take it. I'd assume you're the monster hunter that folks have been expecting, so
I
a
am.
weapon like this could come in handy.
I'm sure it will. Okay, so we have to wait for the shed to stop burning. Or put it out ourselves. Nice.
Using the water tank to put out the fire. Pure genius. Woohoo! Here, take old bug spray. Cause of this chaos. I don't want to see it anywhere near here again. Shoot dang.
Shoot dang. Nice. Got our first paint can. Nice. I thought I saw a piece of scrap. Alright, well, next stop the mine. Like the first of 3 eggs. Here's the train. Okay, cool. Quite a bit of scrap. Goes pretty fast when you really start upgrading. Alright, now we're looking good. We'll go with orange. Does that bring him? Or does it just let me have train fun? Southern Mine Summary Document Week 1. Mining has been proceeding smoothly, and we're seeing signs of a solid vein already. The tools are still holding up well, and we've finished constructing our shelter. We haven't spent long here, but we're getting settled in and adopting a good rhythm and schedule to our work. Hi. Okay. A little bit of scrap. Into the mine we go. Urgent letter to Mr. Warren. While mining the farthest tunnel, we broke through a wall into a large cavern. There's something strange here, and we don't know what it is. We're requesting that Mr. Warren visit the southern mine at his earliest convenience to give us farther instruction. Eugene, team supervisor. Oh. Learn to spy on enemies and avoid being spotted. Lean left, lean right. Okay, so that's just a dead end with just scrap. Damn. Nice. Guess that's where I found the green last time, and it's about as far as I made it. This time, though, we're gonna beat it. Jeez. Gross looking water. Okay. Okay, well that was easier than I remember. What a dummy. Looks like that's all the scrap here. And out we go. Yeah. Green. Weapons. And forward we go. Okay, so we'll stop up here and run across because it's really fast to get from place to place. Okay. Come on. But God, the train is taking so much damage. Oh God. Come on. Thank God. Whoops. That took just a little while. A little more than I expected. I feel like I did summon him. Alright, well, we'll be quiet for the most part now. Just to be a little more safe. That did... I don't know if, like, I don't know. I don't want to see what happens when the train, like, is fully damaged. Here we go. Locked.
I need my pickles! I ate the last jar of pickles I had in my house, and there's only one jar of pickles left on the island. My secret jar of pickles, locked away inside my pickle cave. I would have gotten them hours ago, but I lost my pickle cave. Someone else on the island might have some locked pickles. I mean, lockpicks. And if you can bring me my special jar of pickles, I'll give you all the scrap metal I have as a reward.
Okay. Weird lady. My pickle cave, God. I think we should upgrade armor some more too. Seems fairly important. Awesome, purple. Hell yeah. Pickle, pickles, pickles, pickle. Yep, return to the pickle lady to complete your mission. Alright. So odd.
My pickles! I thank you so very much for bringing me my pickles!
You're
are
welcome.
my pickle hero! Here are some scraps as a reward for your valiant pickle questing.
Oh, we can go in her house too. Cool. I love the pickles. Pickles are the love. Pickles are the life. I love the pickles. They make me feel the happiness. Pickles, pickles, pickles. Pickles. Is that her name? And this is the way we have to go, right? Yep. Looks like we got some more optional quests up ahead. Alright, so one here. Main quest there. 2 main quests. Okay, not bad. It seems fine so far while we're running on foot. Like, Charles doesn't seem to care much. Oh, there's 2 pieces of scrap. Okay, cool. We had to go down here anyways for the NPC. I thought maybe it might have been the building back up near the tracks. Hi there, Bella.
My goodness, the others actually convinced someone to come help us. I'm so glad you came, but I simply cannot stay any longer. This island is too much for my nerves to handle. I've brought all my belongings here so I can leave immediately when a boat arrives. Although now that I think about it, I did forget my journal at home. Could you bring it to me? It's a dangerous journey for sure, but you might manage with that train of yours. I'll give you all the scrap metal I have. Just please, bring the journal next time you're here.
How far is your home? Well, we'll see about that. We'll see if we end up over here again. If we need the scrap or not. I've been praying someone from the first evacuation group would just send back another boat. But I guess they all think that George's supply boat is still evacuating people. They're all safe and cozy on the mainland, but feel no obligation to make sure everyone else escapes. I know that Charles sinking the boat isn't something anyone would expect, but still, to think I would have left this place by now, it makes me sick. Yeah, it would suck to be trapped when you thought you'd be gone already. Unloading all the supplies has been an incredibly eye-opening experience. Here at the port, we've been working all day, every day. We are tasked with unloading the boat and running supplies up the hill to the tracks, where Theodore and Eddie deliver them to the different sites we'll be mining. The sheer cost of all this infrastructure is mind-blowing. With all the success Warren's family has had in this business, I'm surprised he's choosing to take such a risk here. So he was looking for Charles, by the sounds of it. Just trying to figure out like the best way to most efficiently navigate the island, while hitting up as many quests as I can. So yeah, we'll stop here. Then we'll go backwards and head over to this other weapon and main quest. And then we'll probably go around. Oh, there's a side quest like super far up there too. And then we'll probably go forward up there and run to one of the other quests. This one here. We'll probably stop up here. Oops, we'll probably stop up here and run down here. I don't know if we'll run the journal back, but we'll at least pick it up. Thought maybe I could open them. Maybe I have to talk to whoever's here first. Before the cave-in, I pushed a spare railcar into the canyon using my beautiful old mining train. I figured a railcar would be a fine place to hide my more important belongings, especially on a rural and unfinished track. I went to get something out of my railcar in the canyon about a week ago, but some of Warren's men have built a campsite or base of some sort there. I don't know how to get my box safely, and I don't know how long I'll last without it. Is that your box? I'm going to assume it's your box there, sir. Ooh, another colored white.
Welcome to Aranirum, Archivist Museum person. My apologies. I'm not the best with introductions, but I don't believe either of us are here for socializing. I just so happen to have a little business opportunity, if you're interested. A very special little box of mine is in a rail car in the nearby canyon, but the goons have set up a camp to protect that area, so be careful. Find the blue box and bring it back to me. I'll give you some scraps as payment.
Okay. I know I saw some scrap when I jumped down. Hells yeah. Pop over here. I wonder why they would set up camp over here. And am I going to actually have to sneak around them?
Shouldn't be here.
Cool. How long is he going to chase me for? Cool. Good God. I thought he'd stop by now. Holy. There he goes. Okay. I thought he may have just disappeared, but no, he's running back. Nice. Not bad. guess that's why they put that watchtower there. I found that one scrapped so you can keep an eye on them. And get in easily. Time it right. Looks like there's just one guy here. I guess he only walks around on the other side of the train car. Okay. Not so bad that time. God, he sure follows you far, though.
That's the exact box I needed. Now take these scraps and skedaddle.
Thanks, Theodore. Guess he was one of the workers that was mentioned in that note. Right backwards. There's that temple. Alright, I started Santiago's mission. Santiago, whatever. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 missions in total left. These. Come back! One, two, 3 paint cans missing, maybe? Nice. I run as fast as the train almost. I accidentally double clicked. Going a lot faster than I thought it would. Maybe we will return his journal just because. I mean, why not? Wow, okay, armor is fully upgraded, awesome. Oh, hey, we have little horns now. Adorable. I love that. Oh yeah, look at that, okay. Okay, nice.
Paul asked me to design a new weapon to help you hunt Charles. And using my extensive demolitions experience, I made this rocket launcher. I've been wanting to see Warren's empire crumble for a long time. So building this puppy was a hell of an opportunity. Now that you're here, I need a few minutes to remove some safety features. While I'm working on that, why don't you bring that box of rocket ammunition back here from inside the bunker down the rail?
Okay. Come back and he's like blown himself up or something. I'm stuck debating if Warren made us bring our families to this hellhole so that we'd never need to leave, or to keep information about his business practices away from the mainland. Either way, I want that man in a noose. Paul asked me to design a new weapon for the monster hunter that Eugene is sending, and knowing what I do about explosives, you can bet I made the most powerful rocket launcher I could. Warren, you don't stand a chance. A lot of anger there, eh? Oh, might as well check behind. Hells yeah. Okay. Gotta love when the dogs start barking at 2 in the morning. Not concerning at all. It wasn't, they're just being bastards. I need to write this theory down fast before Warren finds out that I'm onto his dirty plot. My theory is that Mr. Warren Warlord III is trying to hatch and raise more of these 8-legged critters, a whole army for who knows what purpose. They found a whole nest of those eggs while clearing out debris from the cave-in. We also know that they're as hard as diamonds, completely indestructible. The miners spent months using the temple prism to suck the energy out of all the eggs, but before they could destroy the last 3, Old Man Warren stopped them. Warren must have realized how powerful these things are, and rather than protect us from them, wants to use them to take over the world. I'm on to you, Warren. Greg, a genius extraordinaire. Okay.
I'm sure Eugene told you all about me, so I need not introduce myself.
Okay.
Name's Greg, by the way. In case you haven't heard already, Warren, the mine boss, is keeping 3 monster eggs locked away. We're unsure why he wants to protect the eggs. If they hatch, they would surely turn into monstrous creatures like Charles.
Is that where he came from? Or did they just find him?
We need you to steal all 3 and use them to bait Charles so we can destroy him.
No.
One of the eggs is in the north mine. Here's the key to the entrance.
Thanks. Not so. Very not so. Damn. Okay. Okay. We're gonna head to the optional NPC I keep forgetting about. Lighthouse. Looks like we'll need to do something. Ocean Watch, day 68. Please deliver a copy to Paul. I went outside to do a routine check of the lighthouse. As I walked around the corner of the building, I saw that beast, Charles. He spotted me and charged straight up the hill in my direction. That spider train is a hideous monster. I can't understand why Warren wants us to stay on I forgot how to say the island name. Aranarium. We'll go with Aranarium. Instead of trying to escape the beast, I suppose Warren has simply gone crazy, thinking he can handle this situation on his own. In any case, Charles ran right over me, trampling my leg. I won't be able to attend the upcoming meeting, and I've asked Greg to bring back a copy of your notes if possible. Well, that's really, really unfortunate.
We haven't met, but I've heard lots about you coming to help us. I have a favor to ask. The breakers on the side of the lighthouse need replacing.
Where do I have to go
recently
for them?
attacked by Charles, so I'm unable to do it myself. The
You could get in
breakers
here.
are in the nearby supply shed. If you go get them and repair the lighthouse, I can try signaling passing ships to come help us. Once you finish, I have some spare scraps to give you.
I get it. She's saving all her energy for when she has to drag herself up all the stairs. Like, yeah, if you can't... I mean, I guess it's a little far. Alright.
Fixing the lighthouse will definitely increase our chances of being spotted. Here are those scraps I promised.
Okay, awesome. So now there's 8 missions left. About to be 7 when we run up to that bunker for the rocket ammunition. Really just a lot of running around, but still, you know, decent enough. Is that all I needed? No, I need to go in the bunker. Do I have to blast my way in? How did I get dynamite? Oh, yep, okay. Wow, okay. Seriously, even that far? My god. Explosives are scary. Rocket launcher ammunition testing. Version 1, failed. Version 2, failed. Version 3, 13-second flight. Version 4, success. Is my blood at the bottom too? Or is that someone else's blood? Nope, he's still alive.
Launcher
Awesome.
is in complete working order, so I'll let you take it from here. Oh, and take good care of it. After you're done, I have a few people to visit with it if you catch my drift.
Alright. Terrorist in the making. Nice. Not a lot of range though. The mine is so far. Alright, so this is the way we're running. Finding Santiago's house and whoever has the optional mission. I feel like we're going to be able to do everything here before we fight Charles. Okay, so this is his house. All right. Interesting. For the past 7 days, there have been some strange happenings in the nearby boulder field. A week ago, I went over there to clear my mind, as I often do, and found a strange drawing pinned to a lamppost. I took down the page and burned it, because it seemed like the best way to deal with paranormal paper. The next night, I found even more drawings and burned them as well. I found exactly 16 drawings, multiple nights in a row, and now they're accompanied by horrific, ghastly noises. I don't feel safe going out there again. My best guess is the place is haunted. Maybe by our lost crew members, maybe by something else.
Say, you're that monster hunter.
Mm-hmm.
I must know, do you have any experience with ghosts?
I do.
Someone or something has brought me exactly 16 drawings to lampposts in the boulder field every night. I always collect and burn them, but as I was looking for them last night, I began hearing strange noises and seeing strange things.
Cool.
I only found half of them yesterday because of the commotion. Could you go find the last date and bring them to me?
Okay. hell? Okay. Odd. Okay, so we're outside of the boulder field. I feel like we ran right down the middle of it. My eye. Okay, so this time we'll go this way. Maybe it's where I came from, actually. Six. Weird. Damn it. Damn. Damn. Okay. Nice. So what the hell, did Charles spawn? Oh yeah, he did, okay. And I'm really far from my train. Watch group schedule. Group 1, 100 hours. Group 2, 800 hours. Group 3, 1800 hours. Warren has had us watching the boulder field for nearly a week, but we haven't seen anything particularly interesting. We see Sasha walking through the area on occasion, and Charles occasionally makes an appearance, but Warren hasn't been interested in these things. He won't tell us what we're looking for, just to document everything and let him know if we see anything interesting. Okay, cool, so he'll go away after a certain amount of time if we're inside. Good. Yeah, okay, I think I'm safe. From Charles, at least. Now let's get back to whatever the hell's going on in here. No page. Gotta be where I came in. Seven, 8. Okay. So the hunt stops once we've collected them all. Handy. And we are just about back to Sasha. And, yep. Crunch.
Thanks for bringing me those papers. Here's
You're
some scraps
welcome.
for your help.
Thank you. Where I heard a choo-choo in the distance. Not a friendly one either. Okay. There it is. We're probably gonna have to fight him off again soon here. Nice. At least we have full armor and damage. Now we just go straight. We'll probably hit up the mine after we talk to these three people. I'll just do it on the way, yeah. Damn it. He's over there. Well, I guess we'll leave him be for now so we don't have to waste scrap on repairing again. Yeah, we're gonna go. We'll stop at the North Mine. Hit up this NPC. Get a weapon, the last weapon. Hit up the last required NPC. And we'll take the long way down. Stop at this fella. And we'll go around. Down to here. And hit up Santiago, and then we can take this track to the temple. Perfect. Okay. Hells yeah. What determines him spotting me? He sure is wandering close. It's the North Mine. Close.
Hey, get out of here!
What the hell?
Stop right there!
Okay. Cool. Okay, that damages us too. The bridge seems to have broken him. Fuck. Shit. Oh god. What? Makes sense, nobody wants to talk while he's around. God.
So, the fabled hunter has finally arrived.
You know, my late husband
Woo.
built a gun to help fight Charles, but Warren's goons stole the barrels and took him up to their camp. Bob was such a brave man. Much braver than you, I bet. If you take what I have left of the gun and steal back those other parts, you can put it back together to use against Charles. Just do me one favor, will you? If you do end up using it, name it Bob, in memory of my honey.
My Bob gun. Is he just getting more aggressive now? Okay, okay, awesome. Derailed, -1 scrap. Oh no. My 1 scrap. That was dumb. Just a little bit dumb. Okay, so it is a little dangerous when he's around. You're not on your train. What a building. Big. Mutiny meeting notes. I have discussed our latest battle plan with everyone, and nobody had objections. The whole crew knows what to do, and will set the track's directions accordingly when the time comes. All the Archivist needs to focus on is pummeling that beast, keeping his distance, and getting Charles to his weakest point. My father should be back within 2 days, at which point we can supply him and the hunter with the keys and other supplies we've gathered. We never wanted to take such harsh actions against Warren and the other miners, but he's twisted our arms too long. Charles needs to go, and Warren won't stand in our way. Jeez. Fair, though. Very fair with everything that's going on. Stakeout summary, Day 3, Location 4. I've been staking out this area for days, and Charles has never crossed the old wood bridge. Somehow, that beast is cunning enough to know it's dangerous, but if he's angry and desperate, he might just chase someone across it. Then BAM! We use John's bombs to blow the whole thing up, and Charles falls face first into the canyon. If the blast doesn't kill him, the fall surely will. I wonder. Assuming this is his son. I can see the resemblance.
You're the archivist my father told me about. Although, I'm disappointed to see that he chose to stay on the mainland rather than return with you. Not to say that your help isn't appreciated, but we could have used his aid as well. If you haven't already heard from the others, the mine boss Warren is protecting dangerous monster eggs that could lead to catastrophe. While our main plan is to summon Charles into a duel and fight him to the death, we've devised a perfect trap as a precaution that may help defeat him. Go attach these remote explosives to each of the support pillars under the wood bridge out there. Then meet me back here.
Alright, Pally. I didn't need to grab anything, did I? Okay, so this is for the weapon. Jeez. Well, rig the 8 bridge supports with explosives. Alright, I think we'll just go in a circle. I mean, I can cut it out, so... It's more just me wasting my own time. Okay, so we do have to talk to someone else near here. Another main mission. To Mr. Reverend, today's sermon was a true inspiration during these trying times, very well thought out and thorough in every manner. I believe I speak for the whole congregation when I say that we admire your confidence and steadfast wisdom as we grieve our lost brothers and sisters. Nice. Black paint, okay. Make it impossible to find the train at a distance. Sermon outline. God is very, very mad. I think, probably. Charles may be devil, 96% certain. Always sneaky. Spider versus snake. Spiders have more legs, usually. God always wins. Hopefully. Sacrifices. Ask for volunteers. Don't cry a lot, only a little. Closing prayer. Clean up. What a great sermon. God. What? Oh, well. Oopsie. I almost forgot about the last one because of the church. And that sermon. At last night's meeting, Greg told us a crazy conspiracy about Warren trying to use spider trains for world domination. As part of the crew that worked in the temple, I'm far from convinced. While the prism was extracting the life energy from a batch of eggs, Charles attacked us for the first time. Not only did he fight like hell while the eggs were being destroyed, but he nearly doubled in size as he fought, as if he were consuming the energy. His legs grew larger and stronger, while his face grew more distorted, right before our eyes. Those of us who survived couldn't even fathom what we witnessed. That was when Warren hid the eggs and ordered us to protect them. That was when he began evacuating people. That was when everything turned for the worst. I know Warren has plenty of skeletons in his closet, but I can't help thinking he might actually be looking out for us this time. Guess we'll see.
The Archivist, in all your radiant glory.
Yes.
Trusted me with a key to one of the mines containing an egg. But before I give it to you, I have to warn you about something. There's an ancient shrine on the island, a pyramid of sorts, with a curious prism located at the top. The prism seems to have been designed for one purpose, to destroy monster eggs. 3 slots are carved into the prism, which perfectly fit the eggs. When fully loaded, a massive beam of energy is emitted, seemingly drawn from the eggs themselves. The mutineers hope this event will lure Charles to a mortal fight as he comes in defense of the eggs. Now for the real warning. Charles has the ability to absorb energy from the burst, strengthening and enraging him. We saw it once before, and he may become even more dangerous this time.
That's
However,
fine.
It's not my place to oppose, despite the danger. So, here's the mine key. Once you have retrieved all the eggs, and the key to the shrine, we might just be able to end this hell.
Wonder how much scrap I'll have left over once I fully upgrade the train. Because, like, any excess we have can be used for, you know, repairs. Okay, there's the last mine. Damn. Hopefully Charles doesn't find us soon. I'm gonna run off the train again. We're gonna get up to here, and I'm gonna run over here to the last optional mission I have to initiate. Hey, look at that. Awesome. Yeah, that's the camp. So this is the direction we go. Randomly into the woods.
Intruder! Over here!
Okay, cool.
You better hope you're fast!
I am. I'm fast as fuck, boy. They're probably still following me, though. Or not. Yep, they are.
Catch him!
So that's a camp of theirs, I guess. Good to know. Okay, yeah, cool. We're just about there. I'm assuming the amount of scrap we lose is like a percentage of what we have, so got to be a little more careful as we get more scrap. No. Okay, what do you need, buddy?
Aren't you the new guy who's come here to work for us? You must be. There's something at the top of these towers that I need. And don't worry, I won't make you work for free. I'm a nice enough guy to pay you. You see,
Thanks.
Mr. Warren never told anyone from the mainland about his mining operation here.
Which we're aware of.
He never even reported the cave-in. He hasn't paid us since then. Our living quarters are atrocious, and I'm far overqualified for the pay I'm supposed to receive. To top it all off, none of us miners ever received copies of our paperwork. But that doesn't affect my subordinates as much as someone with my status. I'm gonna sue the pants off of Warren once I escape this island, and I need those files to prove that he breached our contract. He keeps all his files at the top of these towers. I could explain how I ascertained this, but I doubt it would make sense to you. Problem is, he erected these towers years before we ever started mining, and now they're falling apart. I could scale them myself, but since you're here, go sniff around for those files. As a reward, you can have one of my useless pieces of scrap. I bet you'd love to have it.
Just one piece of scrap? God. Huh. Weird. Maybe I just missed something earlier. Can I even make that? Yep, cool. Nice, that's gotta be the last paint can. Line. That's the way up. Or is there multiple? Nope, that is the way up. Can't jump on that last one. Didn't need to anyways. Getting down is going to be back fun. Getting back down is going to be fun. Wow, I said that. I messed that up bad. Setting the foundation for this operation has been considerably more complicated than I expected. Not only by cost, but the logistics of construction and delivery of supplies to the primary mine sites. We'll need to strike gold fast if we want any chance of avoiding bankruptcy. No, not back down yet. That's how we get back down though, so it won't be so bad. There we go. Turn to Ronnie. Can I check my scrap? 34, nice, okay. There we go.
You look like a monkey climbing those towers. I sure am glad I found these files. Here's that scrap you were begging for. Don't spend it all in one place.
Thanks, buddy. This direction, pretty much. Well, let's see what's over here. Just an entrance. Awesome. Damn. Nice, okay, that's the right way too. Well, we'll go down the other way first. Are you kidding me? One, two, three, four. They have to have stopped by now, right?
Hey, you shouldn't be here. Screaming out here.
God. Wow. Seriously, that's not cool how long they chase you for. Not okay.
Get this guy. Take him out.
This is dumb. Broke line of sight should be fine, right?
There, who's that?
Good God. 3 shots is all it takes. Okay. Looks like we're still missing paint. Take a long way around. Come on. Waiting for that other one to start walking back.
This guy! Where did he come from?
Oh god, damn it. Well, we picked up more than one scrap at least, and I think we got the weapon done. It wouldn't be so bad if they didn't follow you like almost across the whole fucking island. Okay, so was it worth it? 3 damage. Long range. I feel like the trade-off is worth it. Nice, and we're already going the right way. We tried and we failed. By the time we managed to clear the wreckage, everyone had already passed. I'm saddened, truly distraught. I thought of these men like brothers, causing these circumstances to cut deeper than I could have imagined. I see. Huh. Nice. You can get really close on the map. He's gonna be coming soon, ain't he? This looks like probably it's gonna be the worst of the mines to do. I haven't even seen the northern one, so just speculating. Are you kidding me? I can't even look behind me. Good God. That's kind of handy. Well, he stopped being scared of Charles. I guess Charles is gone. Like, he better not follow me forever either. Oh god. Damn. Guess it has to get a little difficult at some point. I don't know if I would say difficult per se so much as mildly annoying. Well, should be a little easier now. You know, where the guy kind of wanders. And like he isn't expecting us since we died.
This guy!
Are you kidding me?
We got company!
Okay, so there's two of them. Jeez it.
You better hope you're fast!
Oh god.
No trespassing!
Oh god, well. I'm gonna die down here.
I can hear you screaming out here!
I don't know where the way out went. No! Oh, thank god. Oh no, no, no.
Who's that guy? Over there! Where did he come from?
Okay, well, we're not gonna open that chest down there. I don't know where my train is either, so I am just running into nothingness because they're gonna chase me forever too. This is so dumb.
Wish you never came here.
Good god, I feel like he's gonna chase me around the whole damn island, honestly. I can't even check my fucking map because of this. It's awful. Yeah, yep, see I was running in the opposite direction. How?
Get this guy!
I'm pretty sure I remember when this came out, an indie developer, and I think it might have been their first game. But like, good god. What the hell? How much scrap do we have even? 31. And we managed to make it away with the egg. So it's a decently fun little game, you know, like a nice little experience, but like the enemy AI, the following you so far, it ruins it. Very angry about that. Well, it's a little upsetting. A little rage inducing. Yeah. Okay, well, last mine, and then set up the bridge. And we got 4 scrap. We got 3 scrap to prepare. We have 3 scrap to repair with. Not prepare with. Repair. Not bad. I don't want to be chased forever. So I guess I should be extra careful. We're gonna see if he goes in a full loop or if he just somewhere up ahead and comes back. He goes in a circle. Make sure nobody goes near the egg. If you see anyone that shouldn't be there, shoot them immediately. No risks can be taken. As soon as it finishes, kill it and bring the body to me. Okay, now we have to wait for him to come around again, just to be safe. Like I said, the being chased for so long just really ruins that. Like, it's, I don't know, I guess it makes the stakes extra high for being caught, though. Nice. Oh, thank God.
Hey, get out of here!
Are you kidding me? Well, it was close. God, okay. They're probably gonna hurt my poor little train here too. Guess we will get the other missions done. All right. So what do we have? Just returning the journal and rigging this bridge to explode. Damn. Not bad. To go all the way down. There we go. I missed that. Yep, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, before we return to Paul, what's the fastest way? Forward. Return this journal, and we are on to the final fight. Here you go, buddy.
Thank you so much for bringing my journal. I would hope, for your own good, that you didn't peek inside. But, here are those scraps I promised.
Was I able to peek inside? Becoming.
That's the tallest and weakest bridge on the island. So if Charles ever crosses it, we can blow him sky high. I'll be on standby to detonate the charges, but it's still up to you to summon and fight him. Here, take this. It's the key to the temple. Once you think you're prepared enough, you can break in and fight the battle of a lifetime.
Let me down. Yeah, this way. Quickest way there. We'll change this one, and that third one, or not. Get out of here. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna have no trouble fighting Charles, I'm sure. We don't even need any of those bits of scrap. Perfect. That was easy.
Step away from the shrine, stranger.
Oh boy.
You don't know what you're doing. Just put the egg down slowly and lay flat on the ground. You'll hurt far too many people if you follow through with whatever you're planning. No! No! You fool! You've doomed us all!
Okay. So he did grow a bit bigger. There goes Warren. Hell, Charles, okay. Okay. What the hell? Hit his face. Okay, come on. Come on, get back on the gun. Oh god, oh god. Classic. So we take damage when the train is at 0 health. Damn it. So close. Okay, come on, Bob. Okay. There we go. Hope that'll definitely do it. Okay, voice acting, writing, some editing by someone else, some other people. I mean, visual concepts, character inspiration, concept art, assets. Okay. Yeah, seems like it was, if I was remembering correctly, a solo dev, or pretty much, you know, very small indie team at least, if not solo. Not bad. Really hated the AI, enemy AI, but is that a Charles egg? And what's the deal with the other eggs? Would they hatch into things like Charles? Because if he was drawing energy from them being destroyed, I don't know. And why a train? Or is it just based on, like, something it finds first? Okay, guess there was more than one. Alrighty, thank you for watching. Extra big thanks if you made it all the way to the end. It was a little sillier than I thought at some points, especially some of the side quests and some of the characters. Definitely not bad for, you know, a small or a single person's first game. Enemy AI really frustrated me, just following you for so damn long. But besides that, it's a really fun little experience. Yeah. Thanks again, and we'll see you in another video.